Your move!
What is going on, you guys? Bastion YGO here, and today I'm coming at you with probably the best deck. It's so much fun. I got a huge boost off this brand new ban list. Of course, if you guys do not know, I'm speaking about True Draco. True Draco has actually come back with a lot of power after this next ban list. So essentially, starting February 7th, you are going to be able to start playing Skill Drain at 3. And the big thing about that is that essentially True Draco can go ahead and use it in so many ways. By so many ways, either they can use it to stop you from playing, or they can just tribute over to get another monster on board, so they can always turn it on or off whenever they need it. It is an incredible advantage that is strictly available only to the True Draco archetype. So excited about True Draco potentially being a top tier 2 to maybe tier 1.5 deck. We'll see. As far as the consistency issues are concerned, it did get hit as far as Pot of Desires going to 1, unfortunately, but it is what it is. As far as that goes, we can only make best what we do. So essentially, I created the best, most consistent True Draco list I think we're going to find on YouTube. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. But once again, before we do, guys, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video if you guys do enjoy. Comment down below which deck are you most excited to play in this next format. Alright, now let's get into it. Alright guys, go ahead and get started with the deck profile. Start off with the monsters. First of all, you want to play triple Ignis Heat, triple Majesty Maiden. I am missing one. I cannot find it. I've looked everywhere, I promise. And the one Dynamite Knight, the True Draco Fighter. So this, I really was hoping we were going to get to 3 in this next Forbidden Limit list. It's going to be coming out in February 7th. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get it, but it's quite alright. That's why I have to play the triple Majesty Maiden, so we can go ahead and make sure that we have it in hand to search the Dynamite Knight in the event that we don't have it. And then we still have triple Ignis Heat to go ahead and have consistency with our spells as well. Next for the spells, guys, I know that was just really quick with with the monsters, but as it goes with True Draco, for the spell is going to be a little bit more exciting, I guess I should say. So we got triple True Draco Heritage. Now a lot of people do forget that this does have a draw effect, giving you a lot more consistency to the deck. Draw, you tribute it, and then go ahead and pops a spell and trap, or in your opponent spell or trap your opponent controls, and that's the same effect as Disciples has. So the True Draco spells, when they are tributed sent to the graveyard, they get to pop a spell or trap, whereas the trap cards that are True Draco, True King themed, when they're sent to the graveyard, they get to go ahead and pop a monster on the field. Now it is on both sides, so it says a monster on the field, so just do be aware of that, especially going to be playing on Master Duel as well. That's going to be it for our True Draco spells. Next, for the consistency, you play triple Pot of Duality. It's pretty much standard. You need this card in this deck. Play your 1 Upstart Goblin, you play your 1 card of Demise, and you play the 1 Pot of Desires. Desires is so sad to see this card go to 1, especially with this deck, just because you need that consistency. However, it is nice now that we're not going to be banishing like our Dynamite Knight, things like that as much, which was a bit of an issue. So in a way, it's kind of a buff, I guess you could say. So that's something that's really cool as well. So this is going to be all your consistency cards and all your True Draco spells. Now to wrap up the spell lineup, I do of course have, you gotta play your copy of Terraforming with your Dragonic Diagram and also Mystic Mine. So Mystic Mine is fantastic just for going second, and also makes it so that Terraforming is not necessarily ever, it's less likely for Terraforming to be dead in your deck, and gives it 2 targets. So whenever you're going on the offensive, of course you're going to play Diagram, pop your cards, things like that, gain advantage. And whenever you see yourself in a bit of a less than desirable state, you go ahead and flip the Mystic Mine on them, and then you're good to go. But Terraforming gives you access to, of course, both of these cards. Next, we're getting up to probably the bulk of the whole True Draco deck. Now, I am playing a 40 card deck, and the majority of it are going to be traps, which is something that, for me, I don't know why that just, it really excites me. So you play triple True King's Return, and then triple True Draco Apocalypse. So Apocalypse, what allows you to do is you get to send another True Draco or True King card you control, face-up card, you control it to the graveyard, and half the attack of all monsters your opponent controls. This seems like a weak effect at first, however it is extremely powerful considering you send when you send another one of the traps or another one of the spells. That way, not only do you half your opponent's attack, you also get a pop on that as well. So it's absolutely really powerful as well. And then True King's Return, again, they both have the same effect where they allow you to immediately tribute summon, but because these are traps, you can tribute summon during your opponent's turn, giving you more interruption. And True King's Return will actually go ahead and let you special summon one of your True Draco monsters in the graveyard. It negates its effect, but it still gives you a free monster on board, which you can actually tribute again off of True Draco's Apocalypse to go ahead and half your opponent's attack, because that True Draco monster will no longer have an effect anyway. Or you can just go ahead and use it as tribute fodder for your future True Draco monsters if you don't want to tribute a spell or trap. Next, the highest impact card in this entire deck, we got triple skill drain. I only have 2 before the price skyrocketed to freaking $40-50 for the lowest rarity in skill drain. This is the only English version I have. I have a Korean version for some reason. I have absolutely no idea why, but I have a Korean version, and then I have the skill drain. So triple skill drain is absolutely ridiculous how easily this deck is just going to abuse this card. Whenever you just don't want to see it anymore, you want to activate your effects, you can distribute over it. But essentially, True Draco's type of deck where it can go win matches on end without activating a single monster effect if need be. So triple skill drain is a must at this point. Speaking of triple skill drain, why not play 6 skill drain in your deck with Monarch's Erupt? Absolutely insane. Again, no extra deck needed in this deck. 3 skill drain, 3 Monarch's Erupt. Essentially, your opponent's not going to be able to activate any monster effects whatsoever. This deck is absolutely just insane. And honestly, I'm super excited for just the future of this deck in the TCG. We just need Dynamite Knight to come back to 3, but that's just me. Maybe another Draconic Diagram, but we'll see how the future goes. Next, you are going to be playing triple. There can be only one, and then triple Solemn Strike. This is going to be the only non-continuous trap you're going to be playing. So you have so many different cards you're going to be tributing off with this deck. So using one for Strike, you definitely have the space for it. Plus, Strike is a fantastic card going first or second. And let's go ahead and counteract a lot of the main power decks going, again, first or second. Because this deck really is a pace deck. You can really just set the pace of the entire match with your spells and traps and just negating your monster effects. It really brings it much more to a slow grind game that a lot of the meta decks in this upcoming format are just not meant to do. Which I, again, believe is absolutely just insane. So that's going to be it for the deck profile, guys. As far as the main deck goes, I do have some cards that I do want to go ahead and make suggestions for side deck. Let me go ahead and put this away. So some really cool side deck options that I think are going to be extremely viable for this next format are, first, Royal Decree and Prohibition. Now, why would I play Royal Decree in a deck that is 60% trap cards? Well, that's what the side deck is for, essentially. So Royal Decree, I think, is going to be a very powerful impact card, especially in this upcoming format. Just with Skill Drain coming to 3, it really just boosts the consistency of other decks. So with the rise of Skill Drain coming back into the meta, it comes with its fair share of ups and downs. So essentially, a deck that is going to be really good as well is going to be Eldritch. So this pretty much just kills the entire deck, not just part of it. So it does help you out in that sense. Plus, you can always, if you tribute your spells and your trap cards, as far as the True Draco ones, you still gain effect when they are sent to the graveyard, since Royal Decree only negates the trap cards on the field. Now, Prohibition, again, it's made to counter specific decks. So decks that revolve around one specific card, and if they don't have that card, they cannot play. So, for example, again, let's bring Eldritch into the conversation. You activate Prohibition called Eldritch the Golden Lord, then that pretty much means that they cannot play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, which is absolutely just insane. So these are 2 cards that I would definitely consider citing in. Royal Decree is a bit risky, but Prohibition is one I would definitely put in the side deck for this. Plus, if you ever do, you just need to push for game or just get over something, you just always tribute it because it is a continuous spell, and Royal Decree again is a continuous trap, so you do have some synergy there as well. So that's going to be it for the deck profile, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about True Draco as a meta call moving forward? I think it's going to be a fantastic anti-meta deck once freaking Skill Drain drops in price, or we get a reprint soon, please. Please, I need a skill drain reprint because I'm not paying $50 for a freaking skill drain when I need 2 copies. So anyway, again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Subscribe for more videos, guys. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy, and I'll go ahead and see you in the next one.